Hi everybody, it's Nicole here from Baby2Sleep. We're back with our 12 Days of Christmas. Today I am joined by Helen from Wonder Adventures. And I've got to be honest, I had only just recently heard of this and I've had a look and it is absolutely incredible. So you all have figured out by now that I am somebody that loves Christmas and the magic of Christmas. And what Helen provides with Wonder Adventures is just that extra magical shot of, just creative adventure, imagination. And I'm so excited that she said she'll come on and talk to you about it today. So I'm going to pass you over to Helen just to let her introduce herself, tell you why she set this up, what she, her passion behind it really, and a little bit about what she is offering to help make your Christmas extra magical. So over to you, Helen.
Oh, hi, Nicole. Thank you for having me. Yeah, we're all about inspiring kids to be imaginative and to experience the magic of play and be really creative. Wonder Adventures really came about. So I've got a media production background. So I have a media production company and we've always done a lot within the educational space. And a number of years ago, we decided to set up some live events for kids to really provide interactive, immersive events. That's what we did pre-COVID. And a lot of our events were seasonal. So we've always been big into Christmas. So we did a really successful live event called the Elf Adventure Challenge, which is all about training kids to be honorary elves, which is fantastic. And we've written, published books around that as well. And then obviously, after COVID happened last year, we had to pivot, as a lot of companies did, because we couldn't run our live events. So we created an online offering for what we did, which actually took our business in a whole different, unexpected route, which was really successful. So we ran one of the most successful virtual Santa experiences last year, which was like live sessions with Santa. And we also ran a load of elf training events. And this year we've then developed Elf Club online, which is what I'll tell you a bit about today. So it's really taking the experience of what we have done in the live environment and putting that into a digital environment where kids, it's really important to me, even though kids might be using a digital platform to access the resources that we provide, that it's all about interactivity, playing, being physical, being active, learning through play. That's what we do really well. So actually what we've done over the last couple of years is create a digital platform that allows kids to still do that. They access a lot of the entertainment digitally, but they're doing the activities physically at home with their parents.
The great thing about that, though, is the fact that whereas previously you would have only been able to do local.
Yeah.
Now you're actually at a point where you can actually reach internationally.
Yeah, so we did last year, we had people on from the US, from Canada, we had loads of island families join us for our events online last year. And it's just amazing because you can, and you're taking away so many barriers of travel, cost, all that kind of stuff. We did quite a lot of things for carers networks, for charities, so kids can access the activities in their own home. But it's very interactive and engaging because they're interacting with characters on screen. But they also have things to do. So with Elf Club, we send out a pack. So they get an Elf Club pack. I don't know if you can see that. And the light is not great. So they get in there's a badge. So they get a badge and they also get a hat. Santa's Elf Club hat. Here we go. Shall I put that on? Let's see.
Oh, fantastic.
So they get the hat and then they get the resources in this. So they get their members card and they get poster and then they get loads of resources and these are things that they then they do live with the elves. So they get their pack and they have a sticker sheet and a load of stickers that they could. So each week on Elf Club, they do the activities along with the elves live online on the event. They can also join on replay if they can't join it live, but it's a Sunday afternoon for 5 weeks leading up to Christmas. And they do the activities and the challenge using the stuff in their pack. And then at the end of each event, they award themselves a sticker. So they put a sticker. So the first sticker is Elf Esteem Badge 1. So they put that on there. And then we've got a good elf, Elf first, elf aware, and elf ready. And there's a digital badge tracker on the phone as well, so the parents can go on the phone with the kids and they can mark off they've done it, and then they get extra little rewards sent on video. And at the end, they also get a message from Santa that says well done to them for completing their elf training.
That's amazing.
So the kids love the badge. They love the physical badge because they put this on the wall. They can, you know, track what they're doing.
But it brings it away from it just being on the computer or the television or the phone. It actually brings it home for them as well.
Yeah. And the idea is as well that it's a Sunday tea time type thing. Parents don't have to do a lot, so it's easy for parents, but it's really nice for them to do it with the children and interact. It's kind of playtime together. So like one of the activities, all the activities they're either resourced in the pack or they're things that are really easy to do in the home. So one of them is like present stacking using cushions. So you gather all the cushions, all the pillows, how many cushions can you hold in the 30 seconds that the elves are counting down with you. So one of them is dress your adult up as a Christmas tree using scarves and hats and things like that, stuff you've got around the house. So it's all imaginative stuff that you've got easily. So you don't have to go out and buy stuff. You don't have to think ahead really. You know, not much preparation, and it's playtime together. Because I think one of the things that we found over the years is that lots of parents want to play with their kids and have that special time with them, but some parents don't really know how to. It's not really something we're taught as parents. How do we play with our kids? So it can be quite a difficult thing sometimes to go, well, what do I do to actually engage them in play?
I think that goes the other way as well, though, because I'll ask Sophia, what do you want to do? And she doesn't know. So I suppose until they've actually done something and they know what they actually are enjoying, what they want to do, how are you supposed to have that connect?
Yeah, exactly. And actually, it's really interesting you say that, because what I noticed a lot with our activities is particularly the younger age group, they want to repeat it. So once they're practicing the present stacking with cushions or whatever, they want to keep doing it, because it's repetition with young children, isn't it? It's like you say, once they find an activity that they enjoy, they can then get better, and they're developing skills all the time.
It's brilliant. So you've got something you can actually show everybody, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll show you a little video about Elf Club. That would be great. And then I can also show you a little bit about Santa as well, because that's really cool as well. So we'll share my screen here. And you can get a bit of an insight into what Elf Club is about. There we go. So that gives an idea for Elf Club and the kind of activities and the magical feel we give to it. The whole feeling is the elves are beaming in from the North Pole to your kids.
It looks fantastic.
So yeah, it is a lot of fun. And then and then the other thing that we've got is the Santa. I mentioned about our virtual Santa experience. So this year we've created a virtual video. It's a video experience pack for Christmas Eve. So one thing we learned last year with doing the virtual Santa experience online, people loved it. We've got really, really great response. But people like something tangible as well to give to their kids. So what we've developed this year is, because people now this year thankfully are able to go out and about again a bit more, so it's not about providing an alternative Santa's grotto. This is something for Christmas Eve. So we have a pack which is, so see here, it's a North Pole envelope. So get the North Pole envelope, and in it there's a book which is Christmas Eve Santa. It's a night before Christmas book. So it's a really nice read along book. There's a postcard of Santa, upside down, and the USB stick with their video experience on. So the USB, they can also get it as an online link, but the USB stick can play in any device. And I'll just show you an example of
the nice thing with that as well, with the USB link and things, is if anyone's got an elf on the shelf, the elf can bring it.
Exactly. So they're getting something tangible, which really, is something they can keep as well. So I'll just share this. This shows you the shows you the experience. There we go. Can you see that?
Would you like Santa here to send your little one a personalised video this Christmas Eve? We'll have stories, we'll sing jingle bells and go on a virtual sleigh ride adventure. Oh, and there'll be a picture postcard from me and a read-along storybook to surprise them with too. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Oh, that's lovely.
So yeah, the idea with that is that it's obviously something that is bespoke to the children. So they get 100-word message read by, because a lot of the Santa video kind of messages that you can get are done with AI, or they're done in a way that Santa's not necessarily giving a specific message to your child, whereas we're doing it in a way that Santa, you can give us a 100-word message saying whatever you want about your child, about what they've done well that year, really, really bespoke. So he creates that, he crafts that, and then he reads a story, and the story is the book. So the idea is they can read along with the book while he reads the story, and then they do a virtual sleigh ride and sing jingle bells. So the idea is on Christmas Eve, you sit down together with your hot chocolate, you put the video from Santa on, he talks to your child, you look at the book, and it's just a really kind of cozy.
Does it by any chance tell them to go to bed?
Absolutely. If you want them to tell them that, then that's what we put in the script. Yes. So yeah,
I can't come.
exactly.
Amazing. And you do things throughout the year as well. So you do all your Easter and your Halloween and anything where there's some kind of festivity.
Yes, we do. Well, our other main theme that we do a lot of stuff about is dinosaurs. So we've got a resident dino expert within our suite of entertainers and characters, Ranger on. So he runs a dino club for kids. So if you know any kids who love dinosaurs and need to join Dino Club, he's got a free YouTube channel. And again, he's created a whole badge program. It's really extensive. So kids who love dinosaurs, basically, he's got, I think it's over 70 activities they can do about that are like fun stuff to do at home, resources, things with your dinosaur toys. Again, it goes back to using play, because a lot of kids have loads of dinosaur toys, but how do you actually engage them in the playing with the dinosaur?
Yeah. It's just, oh, this one's over here, this one's here.
Exactly. So on his YouTube channel, he's got a whole like dino toy story where he creates scenes with the dino toys and encourages kids to do the same and come up with scenarios. And kids just learn so much from playing.
That's the main thing. That's when it comes to behavior, that is your core.
Yeah.
If play isn't there, you can't build from there.
Exactly.
So that is literally that is your bread and butter for everything before you can even start working on anything else.
Yeah.
So no, this for me, this is a really, really exciting chance to speak to you, to be able to actually promote this to other people and say, come on, play with your children.
Yes.
The imagination,
and have those special moment, because at the end of the day, it's a few short years before your kids are grow. I mean, I've got a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 5-year-old. So I'm still in the thick, but with the 14-year-old, I think I said to someone the other day, oh, he's going to be going to university or work or whatever in 4 or 5 years' time. And you go, oh my good, like, where is that time gone? Literally, where does the time go? When you're in it, it's very intense and it's hard work and it's tiring, obviously, having young kids, but they just grow up in the blink of an eye. And so making those moments of play special.
Especially when they're so good with technology at such a young age as well. Yeah. And you've got the likes of Netflix and everything else that's just at their fingertips.
Yeah.
And Disney Plus, all these things, they're just there for them just to kind of go, I'll just watch that.
Yes.
And sometimes as parents, it's actually really easy to sort of sit back and go, they're happy. I'll just do this. Just
I'll just get on.
Just go do the tea.
Exactly. And we all do that, and we have to do that for our own sanity. But I think then what's great is making the moments when you do connect really count. So it's not about going that you have to spend 3 hours a day playing with your child, but even if it's 10 minutes, it's making those 10 minutes really valuable.
I'm going to say one thing to go with that as well. Put your phone down.
Yes, definitely.
Because at the end, and it's hard, it's really hard for us all to actually do that. I mean, especially, I know for me, I'm running your own business, you'll be the same. You can't help it. You constantly, emails pinging through and you're just constantly on your phone. And I feel terrible around my kids because you can't help it. It's pinging all the time. But sometimes it is that thing of actually, do you know what? The phone has got to go away.
Yes.
It's put out of sight, out of reach.
Yes. Yeah.
Those are those moments, and I've always said to everybody, it doesn't have to be much, it's the quality, not the quantity.
Exactly. So like we say, even if it's just 10 minutes, phone in another room, sitting down on the floor with your child, show me your dinosaur toys or whatever it is, then they will remember.
Can wait 10 minutes. Anything can wait 10 minutes.
Exactly.
So where can people buy this experience? I mean, how much is it going to cost them to have the 5 weeks activity pack?
Also, elf clubs, so that's just $11.99 and for that they get sent the pack. They can join all the 5 weeks of events. So they get the badge tracker, loads of stuff. So it's good value.
Really?
They can you can go on on Instagram at Wonder Adventures. Anyone can just DM me, Elf Club or Santa, so just those words, and it will just say I'll send you information. I've got automation there. The Santa pack is $24.99 for the Santa pack, but there's a £5 off offer at the moment, so depending on when you're watching this. And that's for, again, the pack, the personalized video, all that kind of, everything to be sent. So it's high end, it's really good quality product. So yeah, we're on Facebook, Wonder Adventures for Kids, Instagram at Wonder Adventures, or our website, wonderadventures.co.uk, and all the dinosaur stuff's on the website as well. So
and that's Ranger Ron.
That's Ranger Ron.
He's
yeah,
on
Ranger Ron's on YouTube. If on YouTube you can just search Ranger Ron's Dino Club, and he's there with about 100 videos all about dinosaurs. So you can binge watch.
So honestly, this has been absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love what you do, and I'm pretty certain I'll be getting Sophia enrolled in your elf club. I think Alicia's probably a little bit too young. She's only 20 months, but she can watch Sophia. Just quickly, what would you say age-wise is the right sort of age for this, for the elf club?
Yeah, so for elf clubs, 3 to 8 is the ideal age. I mean, 2-year-olds they'll sit and watch it, and like things like the Elf March, Song in the Dance, and things like that. They'll engage in, and the physical activities because some of it's cutting out and things like that. So it's a bit more. It's preschool and early years is really the sort of ideal age range.
No, that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me, Helen.
Thanks,
this has been really, really, really enjoyable, and I absolutely love the visuals. I love everything. I think it's amazing.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I really hope this, brings a lot more magic to other people's Christmases as well.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Helen. I'll see you later.
Bye.